There we are. Hello.
Hey, hello, friends. We we're sitting outside. I wished it was a little bit lighter so you could see the absolute beauty behind us. Lake, boats, you name it. Absolutely gorgeous. But here we are.
Yep. And where are we?
We are in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
And what are we doing? We are doing road trip 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cheers
Cheers.
to coffee or cocktails.
Cocktails.
Cocktails. Hello, ladies. Hey, Anna. How are you? Nice to see you.
Yep. Good to see you on here again. We're I guess we'll either have to move inside after for 8 o'clock, or we have to be in a more well-lit area.
What
But how
time is it?
romantic. She said, wish I was there. We wish you were here
It's
too.
8:02.
It's 8:02.
Yeah.
Yeah. It isn't like it is in good old Canada where the sun stays up a little bit longer, but then you get them cold winters.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all right. Yeah, what a beautiful view behind us. I wished we could see it, but maybe we'll show a little clip tomorrow. But yeah, we're gonna have some really super great content coming up. Yeah, it's great when you just can concentrate on videoing or taking photos while somebody else is doing the driving.
Right.
So yeah, got some really great ideas. So I'm not sure when we'll be.
Well,
posting.
we'll probably post a lot of shorts during the days
Yeah.
ahead, and we're going to be on the road for a couple weeks, so there'll be lots of opportunity for us to share some things with you and build up our content, which we are, desperately trying to do so that we
Yeah.
can have the full functionality of YouTube. But yeah, so we didn't want to tell you guys ahead of time. We've had this plan for a little bit, and actually the YouTube channel kind of fell out of us planning this trip because we did a couple-week trip last year, except last year when Teresa flew down from Canada, we went west and went to New Mexico and Arizona and Utah. And this year, after coming up with probably 150 different places that we wanted to go, we decided to head east. So this is the first stop of several stops that we'll be doing in the next couple of weeks. And we are in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. And tomorrow morning when we get up, we'll have our first adventure, and we'll post some content about that. And then we'll do some exploring around the town here. And apparently they say everything's within walking distance, but if you saw the hill we drove down to get into this property, if we make it up that hill, we'll be good. But no doubt it's a smaller, beautiful drive off the interstate up here. And once we turned off the interstate, the truck traffic was just madness today.
Yeah, that's a whole other story for another day.
That's a whole other story. But anyway, once we turned off the interstate, the drive up to Hot Springs was absolutely stunningly gorgeous. It was really, really nice, and we're very happy to be here. The weather's really mild. It is kind of low 80s here now, I guess.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's a perfect night. There's no bugs, no mosquitoes, nothing like that out here. It's just a very, very pleasant
What's that?
evening.
That is a mosquito.
Well, you called them. I didn't.
No, you said it.
Anyway.
Oh, funny.
But yeah.
Anyways, Rhonda, she got us some really cool hats, ball caps, 67, and on the back it says Road Trip 2025. Oh wow, I just messed my hair up. I already got hat head.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a long day. Teresa got up this morning at 2:00 and made her way to the airport in Calgary at 4.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I guess I got there about 4, and I went straight. I didn't, because I pre-checked in, no checked baggage or anything. I went straight to security, and they weren't taking any DFW people until 4:45. Like, what? Absolutely everybody else got to go through. So I didn't ask, I didn't care, whatever. I just showed back up for
And
4:45.
given the the turmoil that is going on with air traffic right now, everything worked out really, really well. Teresa had one flight last year. She had to do a connection. So she got a direct flight, and really you were, I think, 12 minutes late.
Yeah.
Which
And well,
wasn't bad.
this morning, get to the gate and
oh, thanks, Anna. We love the hats too.
Oh, yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah, pretty awesome. Get to the gate this morning and standing around waiting, and all of a sudden, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I just have a brief announcement. We have no crew. And I'm like, oh, good. No crew. We need a crew to get the plane off
you
the
don't
ground.
have a pilot's license?
Gosh, no.
What have you done with your life?
I left it at home.
Oh.
I didn't think I'd need it.
Or you were the pilot that I left the keys at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that was for as long as we were delayed there, we were 10 or 12 minutes.
12 minutes,
12
I think.
minutes
Yeah.
late. Yeah. So that was nothing.
Yeah, and
at all.
it's a 2-hour drive for me to get to DFW. So I pulled in there just literally when you landed, and except that I was at the wrong terminal first, but you know, that's not uncommon that they change the gates when you're in the air. But anyway, we connected right away, and we've had a really beautiful drive out here. A lot of traffic on that highway on 30, but we stopped and had a little lunch in a beautiful roadside rest stop in Texas. I guess it was
can't remember the name now, darn it.
Well, it was on this side of Royce City, so I don't know where. Anyways, it was real nice. We stopped and had our little picnic lunch there, which was really nice, and then we stopped in New Boston,
grabbed a coffee,
got a coffee, and made the rest of the drive up here. And we've got ourselves situated, and we're going to be here for 3 nights. So we'll have lots of opportunity to do some exploring around Hot Springs and share some really good videos with you and show you the sights and sounds of Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Yeah, it's going to be a good few days, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to it since last year. It was just about a year ago.
Did I show the mugs? Yeah, and these cool mugs.
Yeah, and they've got our logo.
Yeah, Road Trip 2025.
And honestly, I ordered the mugs before we came up with the YouTube channel. Otherwise,
oh, funny,
I would have had the YouTube channel printed on there. But anyway,
that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, joy, and GPS. Yeah, GPS comes in pretty darn handy.
There you go, and Jesus is always handy.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So yeah, we plan on having a lot of fun and sharing a lot of really interesting and different kinds of content with you over the next couple of weeks. And we sure encourage you to watch, and we encourage you to like. We encourage you to comment, because we are trying to build the channel and get the algorithm going. And without you subscribing and liking and commenting, you know, that drives the numbers. So we sure do appreciate all those of you that do that, and would encourage the rest of you to get on the stick here and let's get this moving, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Yeah,
tell all your family and friends, like, this is going to be content that is family friendly for anybody. There's going to be stuff here for everybody. We're going to talk about happy, positive, joyful things, and, you know, spread a little love that way. So it's we're not going to argue, and, you know, there's plenty of channels you can do that on. We just want to spread some joy. Oh, hey, Robin, how are you? Good to see you on here. Thank you so much for your good wishes. So far, so good. We've been having a really good time, but we're happy to see you. Well,
yeah, no, it's just you know, for the most part, we did it on our own, getting set up and whatnot, but we do need some support from anyone who's viewing. Like Rhonda just said, you know, we need people to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share our channel, and that'll really, really help boost things. So we got some really great plans coming ahead. It's just going to be a lot of fun. Just going to be a whole lot of fun. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and this Tuesday night at 8 o'clock is going to be a regular live. We're gonna do that while we're on our trip on Tuesday nights. In addition to that, there'll be a lot of other content dropped on here, whether it's shorts or actual videos, or we may even do some lives outside of that.
Oh,
time
we're
frame.
out and about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
probably. Yeah.
But this is going to be our standard go live time. And when the road trip is over and Teresa's back in Canada and I'm back home in Texas, this will be our 8 o'clock Tuesday night.
7 o'clock Mountain Time,
Yeah,
8 o'clock Central.
Yeah, we'll be doing a live, and the topics will vary from anything from gardening to cooking to monster trucks.
I'm done gardening.
And we can't cook anymore because people think it's a cooking
I know.
channel.
Actually, my friend who's been teaching me some different stuff, she said it was a joke because I kept saying
it's
and
not.
it's not,
a
and then that's why they were being smart. They said, "Oh, I thought it was a cooking channel." Yeah, no, no, he wasn't serious. It was a smart aleck comment.
Yeah.
Which was fine.
Anyway, one thing we will promise to do is tomorrow morning when we get up and have our lovely breakfast here in the beautiful breakfast room they have here, we'll come outside and take some good video of, the scenery behind us is absolutely stunning. It's really gorgeous. And had we adjusted our time, well, then that wouldn't have made any difference.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah,
no.
We could have had it, but we'll definitely have some video tomorrow of just how stunningly gorgeous it is on this property.
Yeah, we won't
right
change our Tuesday night
No,
times.
no.
No, we'll just leave it as is.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's our cocktail, like I said, tonight is coffee or cocktails, and it's definitely cocktails. We're having Stella Rosa Moscato white wine.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And it's tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very nice. Sean.
Hey, how are you? Sean, how are you? Hey, I'm so glad you joined. I'm so glad to see you. And I missed you guys at church on Sunday, but I'm sure you had something going on that kept you. But anyway, I'm glad that you're on here. I appreciate the comments, and I look forward to sharing some really interesting stuff with all of you guys back there in Texas and all over, wherever you're watching from.
This is exciting. Thank you for joining.
Mm-hmm.
That's really special. Yeah, I had to close my eyes in the truck. Man, I maybe had an hour's sleep last night. And finally, I just said, you know what? I can hardly stay awake. So I didn't sleep, but it was nice just to close my eyes and take a break. And then that's when we stopped for the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in New Boston.
So that was good. That hit the spot.
Yeah.
It was nice. Yeah, when I came out and sat down, I'm wearing a dress. And when I sat down on the chair, I said, oh my gosh, the chair's warmer out here than it was in our room.
Oh, yeah.
Frigid.
When we checked into our room today, it was 60 degrees in there.
Oh, it was just belting out the freezing cold.
For those of you that are watching in Texas, you know what it's like with AC in Texas in the summertime. Like, it's 90 some degrees outside, and then you walk into any office building, store, restaurant, or whatever, and even some people's homes, the water's running down the window and it's 60 degrees in there. So it's you go from one extreme to the other. But we've got the room situated now at a reasonable temperature.
Yeah, I said, okay, now I've had enough. We're turning a little bit of heat on here and take the chill.
Yeah, it was.
Man,
it was really cold. We turned it way up, and then we went outside. Came back in half an hour or so, and it was still so cold in there. You could see, you could almost see your breath.
It was cold. It was really cold. I don't mind having a bit of cool sleeping at night, but not Arctic
No, we don't.
zero
We don't. Yeah,
temperatures.
no, I don't mind.
That'll be coming for me in 3 or 4 months. So
I need I don't mind it being. I like it to be cool at night, but when you can see your breath,
yeah,
it's a
that
bit
was
much.
just too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh gosh, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, yawning. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a good day. We've got something in the morning. That'll come out.
Yep.
At some point.
Probably early afternoon.
Yeah.
We're going to be busy for a couple hours, and then we'll.
Yeah. And then there's some other priority things here that we have discovered that we'll be going to check out and enjoy.
Yeah, and one of the things we're going to look into is I ran into a couple when I was supposed to be going to get their car.
Yeah, when she was supposed to be doing something. You entrust her to do a tiny little job. And
But
can she do it?
There were people.
No.
There were people. I had to go talk to the people.
And then all of a sudden, after 15 minutes, all three of them turn around and look over at me. Like, Rhonda's there, she is over there.
Well, that's when I said, oh, that's my friend over there. She's wondering what the heck got. But I just, I saw some folks and I didn't know them, so I had to go over and say hello and introduce myself. And
well, I'm guarding the truck. All the doors are open. Everything's open.
Yeah.
But no, that's okay.
Yeah. But anyway, they told me they've been here. They're here through Saturday, and they've been here for a couple of days already. And they said that they went to the botanical gardens here, which Teresa had read about in the stuff we investigated before coming. And they said it was like 260 acres. Like, that's huge.
That's a lot of hiking for one day.
So we'll probably check that out anyway. But there's a cathedral. Oh, I'm sorry.
Gee,
I'm not supposed to say anything.
Golly.
I didn't say anything about a cathedral, okay? That wasn't
or
me.
the botanical gardens.
Yeah, I didn't spill the beans on the big surprise. I do have some class, not much.
Oh gosh. But yeah, it's going to be a fun couple of days.
Yeah, it really is. It's going to be really nice. Well,
yeah, I don't know. We hope to once we're rolling really good, we'll the content that we'll be sharing on Tuesday nights is probably going to be like 45 minutes to an hour once we get going good. And then our once a month we're going to have a special guest, and that's going to be fun. We've got we're lining things up for that, and we've had a really good response to that, so that's exciting. It's kind of gives us a good boost, that people are supportive of that and willing and happy to come on. And yeah, so that's going to be really fun.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
But in the meantime, I guess we can kind of wrap things up for tonight. But we wanted to get on. We wanted to let everybody know that we are together, that we are no longer streaming from two different countries, that we have a little surprise for you over the next several surprises. But that was the first one today, is that we're actually together and out on our adventure. So in the meantime,
yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah, be blessed.
We're a mess.
See you on the next.